Hey everyone, it's Kathleen Petula. I am a diamond coach with Beachbody, and I want to first take a minute to say thank you to everybody who's been a part of this group, who's taken a few minutes out of their day each day over the past 4 days to check out what is Beachbody and what we're all about. Today I'm actually going to talk with you about some questions and concerns that you might be having, especially after the huge post from yesterday that had all kinds of information that may actually have overwhelmed you. Maybe it answered a few questions, but you may have a few more. So I want to get to a few of those today, and I certainly want to encourage you to post any additional questions you have below, or contact the person who invited you to the group. They can certainly ask you questions, or you can certainly message me as well. Okay, so the first question is, what kind of commitment do you have to make to be a Beachbody coach? So the bottom line is you can decide to do it today and decide to be done tomorrow, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, and there's no penalties involved with that. So when you decide to be a coach, you're not signing on for any amount of time. You're not signing like a 1-year deal or anything like that. It's not like that at all. You can actually quit tomorrow. You can quit in a year. You can quit in 10 years. You can do this forever. It's all okay, and it's all perfectly within what Beachbody has done and the way they've set up their policy. The second question is, do you have to be at your goal weight to be a coach? And the answer is absolutely not. And actually, it's encouraged that you get started when you're in the middle of your journey, your fitness journey, because that makes you so much more relatable to people that might be interested in joining you. So, nobody really wants to aim for to follow somebody who has the absolute perfect body. Nobody wants to see a Barbie doll because it's not relatable. People relate to you because they find something in you that inspires them. And so anywhere that you are in your journey, whether you're at the very beginning, in the middle somewhere, or you're nearing your goals, it's all still a wonderful time to start thinking about coaching because you have something to offer them that is special and unique and touches them. You can even think for yourself, what inspired you to join a challenge group or to even find out about this coaching? Probably your coach isn't perfect. None of us are, and so you don't have to be at your perfect goal weight to get started. The next one is, what if I have a terribly busy schedule, and what all is involved with coaching? So the bottom line is, it's actually truly your business. So if you want to be a discount coach and you just want a deal on 25% off on your products, fine. That's actually zero time spent, or only the time you're spending looking at products, and that's basically nothing. You can also be a hobby coach, which means you just kind of do it on the side. Maybe you want to earn a little bit extra money, or you want to stay involved to keep yourself accountable, and this is kind of a nice way to do that. And you could spend as little time as you want, as in a couple hours a week on it, a couple hours a month, and then it kind of moves up from there. So then you can actually choose to make this a true part-time job, and you can decide to dedicate a certain number of hours per week, like let's say 10 hours per week, or 2 hours in the evenings, Monday through Friday, or something like that. Or you could do something like I've done, which is decide to make this my full-time job. And so I tend to spend more like full-time hours at this job because I want to make it work and I want to see the results financially for my family. So the whole range works, and people do the whole range. Even within this network, this team of coaches, the whole range is there. So that we have discount coaches, we have hobby coaches, and we have full-time coaches as well. So the whole range is totally fine and truly acceptable in this team. The next one is, how will I learn all this overwhelming information? So when you become a coach with our team, we do what's called Coach Basics groups. So what we do is we actually invite all the brand new coaches into a group, kind of like this one on Facebook, and we actually break it down step by step so that you can get to know the business, get to understand how to invite people. We talk all about all the things that you might need to know to get this business up and going. So you don't have to do it on your own. You certainly can learn if you enjoy that. We can give you the tools and you can do it on your own time, but we also encourage you to be a part of our groups so that you can ask questions. We've all been at the beginning. We have a wonderful upline of coaches that have developed great resources, and we've developed some ourselves. So you would never have to feel like you're alone or that you need to learn things or start from scratch. There's so much out there that we can help you with to help you learn the business. And last is, what if you're not comfortable running groups or you're not sure how to get groups started, challenge groups for yourself? Well, there's another thing out there too that we absolutely help you. You probably have noticed if you've been a part of a challenge group, we have multiple coaches in the group because we really feel like there's so much more value if we include our coaches together. So if you even brought in one person into the next challenge group, you could do the challenge group as a coach with us. So you don't have to reinvent that. We have wonderful things that help us develop what posts we put into the groups. So it's a great system out there that's really requires little of you developing something that's already been done, if that makes sense. And if you want to get creative and do things on your own, that's absolutely encouraged as well. But in the beginning, we have all kinds of tools so that you don't have to feel like you have to reinvent something. So please post additional questions below because we want to get to them. And if you're asking it, probably somebody else wants to hear the answer too. So we highly encourage that. If you feel more comfortable, please private message us. But keep the questions coming today, and then we're going to wrap up the group tomorrow. Thanks so much.